From In Wheel Time, this is the Car Review of the Week, an in-depth look into the latest rides by the award-winning experts at In Wheel Time. Here's Mike Mars. Mr. Mars over there in Neaterville, but he was kind enough to send us his car review, and it's a VW, and here he is with that car review in the new car showroom.
So this week I've had the opportunity to drive the 2019 Volkswagen Arteon SEL R-Line with 4Motion. Now, this translates into I'm driving the mid-trim level of a mid-size premium luxury sedan with all-wheel drive. Now, the R-Line is what adds on the performance looks to it and makes some changes in the way it runs and handles, but we'll get into that. So this is a hatchback, fastback design profile that looks more like a fastback, but it is a hatchback. It sets a little bit lower and a little bit wider. Got some nice, strong character lines, weighs in at about 3,500 pounds, so it's a little bit on the heavier side than possibly some of the other mid-sized sedans. But it's got some nice features to it, including an adaptive front lighting system that gives you the automatic headlights up front, LED. It's got the LED tail lights. It's got the cornering lights. So it's got a really nice lighting package on the exterior. And again, we have the R-Line package. So that brings in the gloss black bumper trim. It brings in a rear trunk spoiler. And we've got the 19-inch blacked out wheels. And you put that with the gray paint, and we've got a really nice performance-looking sedan here. If you go into the interior, we got the Napa black leather interior seating surfaces. The front seats are heated. We've got dual-zone climate control with the rear seats having vents, so they get plenty of air into that back seat area. Got an interior lighting package, which is pretty neat because it's got lighting in the footwells. All the mirrors are lighted. Even got a couple of reading lamps on this. Now, we're going to find that in the center stack, we've got an 8-inch touchscreen there that's going to handle all our nav and all our convenience controls. But we're also going to see that we've got a 12.3-inch digital screen for the driver. Now, this is where we might find our instrument gauge in days have gone by. But it's got 5 profiles that arranges the gauges in different places. And then inside of those 5, you can actually have the driver configure it specifically for what he wants to see. This is a sedan, so you got to have a little bit of room in it for luggage, things like that. So you're looking at 27.2 cubic feet in the trunk space. But now you can fold that 60/40 rear seat down, and you can end up with 55 cubic feet of space. Now, to make all this work, you got a 2.0-liter turbo inline 4-cylinder up under the hood. The only engine available in the 2019 model. Produces 268 horsepower, but it also produces 250 pound-feet of torque at just under 2,000 RPM. So it's got a very low power band that all this stuff is going to kick in back to that 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, I do want to note that the 8-speed automatic on the interior, it's not an electronic shifter. It's actually got a prenundle. It's got park, reverse, neutral, drive, low. You actually have a shifter that you can use with this thing. The EPA says, because we have the all-wheel drive model, we should be looking for about 20 miles per gallon in the city, 27 out on the highway, and 23 combined, which was real easy to get because this thing has actually got 3 different drive modes. You got comfort, normal, sport, and this is where it changes the suspension, the steering, and the shift points to kind of match the driving mode or whatever you're doing that you want to feel like you're driving to get that driving experience, which is really great out on the highway because it's got the active suspension dampening system in it, so it makes it it's a very luxury premium sedan ride. Now, if you're looking for something to compare it to, you might look at the Nissan Maxima. It's going to start at $34,050. You might start looking at an Acura TLX that kicks in at about $33,000 and goes up. Now, if you really wanted to step out there, you might even look at an Audi A5, but it's going to start you at $44,200 and go up from there. Now, a base SE Arteon is going to start at $35,845, just a hair higher than maybe some of the others, but you're getting a lot for that package. Now, our MSRP as tested was $44,500. So it's priced up there, but that includes the upper trim level. It's the R-Line. It's the all-wheel drive. So if you're really looking to get into that mid-size premium luxury sedan segment, this is one of the vehicles you really need to look at while you're doing your price comparison shopping.
All right, thank you, sir. And by the way, Volkswagen is pronounced Volkswagen. There, that's how to pronounce it. Did I do a good job?
Yes. But you didn't tell us how to pronounce Arteon or Arteon.
We think it's well, according to Mars, it's Arteon.
Okay.
Okay. Glad we didn't drop an F at the front of it. See and hear other weekly reviews from the award-winning experts at In Wheel Time.